Days like this, it gets a little overwhelming with a lot of moving parts, and I'm trying to juggle and handle it all. And, people like, well, you're doing a great job, and you don't, but it's so stressful. Like, I'm in a season where, my daughter, she got a cast. I know it happens to children all the time. They, whatever. The cast incident wasn't her fault. But the consequences of it, I feel like I'm reaping. Even though the situation wasn't her fault. Like, she was playing, racing her friend, a boy cut in front of them. He ended up tripping, and she ended up tripping over him, catching her face with the fall, but then, breaking her wrist bone. And the residual effect is the emotional toll, physical, mental toll, financial toll on something that wasn't her fault. And it makes me upset because she had a nice rest of her summer where she wanted to go swimming to the water park and all that. That's canceled. We have to go in, not up the street to a doctor, drive an hour and a half, give or take, each way for the specialty orthopedics doctor. Running on gas, co-pays, all of that time that I have to take, my sick time to take to do this in a season where I can't really do that, and to rush and then to be in this mode, and then it's just a lot that I feel like I have taken on, and I feel like there is no, like, it's consequences that I shouldn't have to do. It was caused by this, boy, and, he's living his best life now. His mom ain't got no worry in the world but getting her child to school. But me, I have to do all this, and it takes such a toll. And sometimes, as you can see, it gets overwhelming. And I put on face like, everything is okay, but sometimes, I feel like I want to break down a little bit because it's not fair, right? It's not fair. I am up here doing the work, taking her, doing this, getting aggravated. She's mad. It's a lot, bathing her. At the first part when she didn't have a waterproof cast, bathing her, having to help her put on her t-shirts and stuff, like she's 2. All of that, like, came back in this, month and a half, going on 2 months now. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. Because, everybody was like, what happened? And Dallas, she's like, this is what happened. But, I was telling the, secretary. And then on top of the fact, Dallas, I strive for perfect attendance. We don't get perfect attendance because, kids get sick. I'm a parent that I don't send my child to school sick. She stay at home if she's sick. And so, I came in and, because of the hour and a half, like, she came in after, 11 by 20 minutes. And she was like, well, it's going to be an unexcused absence, even though she's there. And stuff like that is just unnecessary. Just doing the best that I can. Where's her dad? Probably at work, not caring about this at all. But it's just, certain things like this, like, just so unnecessary for something that wasn't her fault. And I'm carrying the load of it all. All right. 5 minutes of crying is over. Gotta go in and do work.